3 workout of the day. It's getting a little colder here in good old Ohio. One of the things that I love to do for my warm-ups is actually another element to it, right? Is I always try to like to wear layers at the beginning. Try to build up a little bit more of a sweat as I'm going through my warm-up, right? As I get that sweat going, that body temperature up, I notice that I have a better ability to normally increase my heart rate, which means I can normally get into those target heart rate zones a little bit easier for my training. So let's start warming it up for the day. We know the drill. We're gonna start with inchworms, and I'm just gonna go right on into it. So with that inchworm, the biggest thing that we're trying to do, right, is stretch out those hamstrings. So we're straightening those legs as we walk our hands back down, right, focusing on stretching in the back of the legs as much as we can. That's where we're gonna start it on off today. And staying with that same thing, we're now gonna go into those hamstrings just a little bit, stretch out the back of the leg a little bit more. So we're gonna go into our toe touches, right? Bring that chest over that knee, kick that leg on back. All right, from there, right, we're definitely gonna hit that upper body a little bit for today's workout. Next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna walk those hands on out. We're gonna do what's called a good morning, right? I like to squeeze that back together, pull those shoulder blades, lower back down, squeeze that back together, lower back down. We're gonna do a total of 3 on each side. That's 2. That's 3. Last one that we're gonna do, right? We're gonna push up into that pike position, pushing up, pushing through my palms, right? Driving my shoulders down. From here, pulling through towards that cobra pose. Right, again, same thing, right? Pushing my shoulders in and down, pushing myself back, right? And then scooping my shoulders back, driving my hips down to the ground. We're gonna be in that cobra pose to our pike. And then we'll walk those hands on up. Let's do a little bit of arm circles, right? I always like to start my arm circles off nice and little, and then I slowly grow them to those bigger arm circles. Today's gonna be a good one. We got a nice full body AMRAP, right? AMRAP means as many reps as possible. We're gonna have basically 4 exercises that we're going through. I'll meet you over there now. All right, so today's gonna be a good one. We got 4 movements in an AMRAP. We're gonna go 4 rounds of that AMRAP. Each round, we're gonna go for 4 minutes with a 1-minute rest in between. Easy peasy. I like to keep that sweat going, so I'm gonna start with all those layers on, try to get that sweat really burning on up. All right, so for today, we have 4 different exercises. The first exercise that we have is called a dive bomber push-up. So from a dive bomber push-up to work, right, we're going to be in a pike position to start with, right? And now I take my head down towards my hands, right? So I'm lowering my head directly towards my hands. And then from here, I'm then going to push myself up into that cobra pose. And then from this cobra pose, right, I'm gonna lower myself back down. I'm gonna slide my head back towards my hands and push myself all the way back into that pike position. That's going to be our dive bomber. We're gonna have 5 of those in our sequence. The second thing that we're going to do is a push-up to pike. So these are gonna be our 2 upper body movements, right? So the next one that we have, right, we push up into that pike position, right? We're gonna push through those lats as we're going through this movement, right? Lower back down, push up into that pike. That's going to be movement number 2. Movement number 3, we're gonna work on those legs, right? So we're gonna be in that squat position. We're gonna go squat, step back lunge, and then squat. For that one, we're gonna have a total of 10 reps. And then the last exercise that we have, we're just gonna throw in some good old burpees, get that heart rate up a little bit, right? So we're gonna do 5 total burpees. Those are going to be our 4 exercises. We are about to get into this workout. Clock is rolling. We got 4 minutes on the clock. We're just gonna continuously roll through those movements. That'll be up on the screen. Don't worry about memorizing it. It'll be there for you. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Starting with those dive bombers. We got 5 dive bombers. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, we left off. Wherever you were at, try to continue from right there. I was in those dive bombers.
Oh. Oh.
Staying pretty consistent. Let's see if we can maintain that same pace. Whenever I'm exercising, I try to focus heavily on my breathing pattern, right? I try to be very consistent with that entire time I'm in that movement. Right? Deep exhales, deep inhales, 4 1 1. Because it's painful. It's tough and you gotta breathe through that pain and discomfort. That's what I've noticed has worked the best for me at least. That's 2. 3.
uh, uh.
That was a tough one. Upper body was working, lower body was working, heart rate was up there. I hope you had a great workout. Hope you were able to keep up pace on that final round. As always, the fitness tip of the day. One of the biggest things that you can do to benefit yourself when it comes to managing a good fitness routine is balance, right? A lot of the times we get hyper-focused in one area or another, and I think that's great, right? In small bursts and good focus. But also something, if you're just trying to maintain and stay active, stay healthy, and live a very vibrant life, your muscles, the things that really carry you and push you all around the world, right, is three things that they need on a regular basis, right? They need some type of cardio, they need some type of strength, and they need some type of flexibility. What cardio looks like, right, anything from walking to running to doing intensive yard work or labor, whatever it may be, strength training, right? The second big thing that we want to think about is making sure that we're doing some type of overloaded movement, right? Trying to lift heavier things, trying to move more things with larger amounts of volume. And then the last part is flexibility, making sure that you're stretching before and after each one of your workouts. And the last part, right? Maybe adding yoga in every once in a while. Those 3 elements on a 7-day period, right? If you hit one of each of them on each different day for 30 minutes, you would be so much better off than doing a bunch of cardio on those 3 days, or a bunch of strength on those 3 days, or just a bunch of stretching on those 3 days. It's balance of all 3, getting a little bit of each one of them, getting intense, giving your best effort. And I hope you have an absolutely magnificent rest of your week. And I look forward to working out with you again here soon. All right, let's break it down on Kaizen. Kaizen on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kaizen.